my God. No way, yeah. Thick and thin.
Hey, good afternoon. How you doing?
What's up, pimp? Play a
I'm just
pimp.
like, how do we do introductions on Zoom? Because we can't go, what's up?
It's a chill show, you know? Welcome back, guys.
Yay.
Welcome back to the show.
Oh, welcome back, everybody.
It's good to see you. Well, how you been, man? It's great seeing you. Hope you're doing good, bud.
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm just staying busy. Lots of work, lots of school. I will say I did start a new book.
Oh yeah?
Um, yeah,
What was that?
Josephias.
Ooh,
So it's like, so I'm only like two chapters in so far, but what my understanding, like why I picked it up is it's a second account to the New and Old Testament. It's a story from Josephias, which is the author of Jewish Inquidities and like the
oh,
Jewish War.
really?
It's pretty cool. It's a pretty interesting book.
That's
So I
pretty.
will say it's worth the look into, you
What's
know?
it called again? Say it again for the people.
Josephias.
Josephias. That's
Yep,
really cool.
it's a Roman interpreter who lived during the Jewish and Roman War, and he was an interpreter working for the Romans to help convince Jewish armies and cities to give up to the Romans to surrender. And I mean, it's basically the moral of the story, but he gets to see a bunch of the different areas and sites that a lot of these, like the Old Testament, where trying to give a good example of like one that I've read so far, but I don't know if you remember the story of the king, his wife, and the three daughters. They're running away from the burning city, and the wife turns around and they say, "Don't look at the burning city, like, don't look at it."
That
And
does
she
sound
turns into a
familiar.
pillar of salt.
Oh yeah, that's in there?
Yep. So supposedly he actually got to witness it, and
Whoa.
that's what's making it a second account to the Old Testament, going through and proving a lot of these old stories.
That's really, really interesting.
I wasn't calling them stories, but like as in it just puts a lot more backing behind it.
I like stuff like that. Yeah, like another account that's separate from it kind of will back it up. I love stuff like that. The
Oh,
historical
me too. It's
account
like
of
I'm
a
really
battle.
enjoying it so far.
Yeah, there you go, man. Good. Heck yeah.
And besides that, just lots of school. It's I got into it too. So I picked it up. I'm in a Christian worldview class right now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes you'll read some of these questions and I'm like, this professor is just like trying to leave. He doesn't
I don't think he likes
broad,
me.
vague, generic, vague. It's like I don't even know what this question's asking. Yeah, dude. Professor.
Especially you coming from a Christian school. And that just
Yeah,
tells me
exactly.
how difficult these questions are. It's like, and this is like an 8-week course. I'm like, I'm trying to stay on top of it and reading all the material, and these questions are just brutal. They're
Very,
just so vague to an
extremely
extent.
vague.
I feel like that's really what it is. It's just how vague the questions are. It's like, so how does that make you feel? Yes.
Yeah.
So tell me.
Word vomit on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Does
straight.
Jesus
My
Christ have a
God.
worldview?
I don't know, bro.
It's like,
Dude. Yeah,
yes,
sure.
but
Yeah.
like, so 500 words, right? Um, yes, he does. Jesus does, yes.
That's hilarious.
Worldview Jesus has worldview Jesus is.
It'd be like, elaborate on this verse. Jesus
Like,
wept.
this is a maple tree because the tree is maple.
This is an oak tree. You can tell it's an oak tree because of the way it is.
And then keep going.
No, they'll follow up with a broad question like that with like, now explain your answer. I'm like, in a way I did just then,
It's the
but
way
I'll
it
do it
is.
again because we love wasting each other's time. Chat
For all of
GPT
y'all
out.
who don't know Grayson and I, we also went to high school together and took the same algebra class. I'm telling you, the hours we spent trying to explain our answer when we just cheated off of each other.
Actually, actually, what we would do is it's pretty funny. So we would go in and pass like a bunch of stuff, but fail certain assignments. And every period should give us time to go back and like redo a bunch of stuff. So I'd be in his truck, like it's the stock floor. Dude, yeah, that was nuts. And
Oh
every
yeah.
time we'd be like, "We're so sorry." We'll do
No,
better.
I remember that's when we used to do 6 weeks. It was like we swear this isn't gonna happen again. It's like
Promise or whatever.
not next week. They won't happen again.
And then
Not this semester.
And then the end of that week, we're in the truck going crazy
Same
on the way.
thing.
Yeah.
Same problem. There's like
Screaming.
30 assignments we haven't done yet, and they're all just on my little center console on there. Half of them are half filled out, and
We're throwing
yep.
papers around like it's the New
It's like,
York.
hey, do you have lesson four
Lesson four, bro. Chapter
paper
right
nine?
here.
Yes, yes.
Lesson eight,
Ha
chapter
ha
seven.
ha ha. Yeah.
Like it's war, dude. Like for real.
No,
Dude, yeah. No, that was a good time.
it was.
Yeah, it was
That
fun.
was a great memory.
That was. I hate high school, but I'm glad that that happened. That was cool. Hell yeah. High school
I
sucked.
will say is all that studying had to pay off though. Tell everyone about your insurance. It was like
Oh, dude,
so I don't
yeah.
think we talked about that. That was recent.
Speaking of another thing that had nothing to do with what I learned in school at all, I got my license insurance this week, which was interesting. I was studying like crazy, dude. I think I got like 65 hours of study time on this course.
Oh my God.
Failed my first exam, failed that thing. Walked in there, was ready to rock and roll. Was getting 80s on my practice tests, bro. Walked in there, they changed up the answers, the wording of the questions. I was like, "Oh, great. This is great."
Oh
97,
no, you were putting
what?
it, you were grinding.
80 to 97. I was grinding. Pause. No.
Pause.
Pause. No, but dude, it was
It's
cool.
like that's close.
I was doing that in there actually. That was part of the exam. They make you do that to get prepared, and no, I'm playing. No, it was actually chill. It was super chill the second time. So I failed the first time. I think I got a 68 out of 70. I missed it by one question. And I went back and changed a couple answers, and I'm sure I passed, but I hesitated and changed some stuff up. Second guessed myself, bro. But went back in there
Oh,
the
that has
second
to be
time.
devastating.
It was ridiculous.
I remember
Second
because you
time.
were putting in the time to study, and that's like I remember that was like 2 weeks. Is you didn't do anything but those study exams.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Garrison called me, I'd call Garrison, I'd be working on those, bro. It was ridiculous. But I'm glad I got it done. Second time I went up in there to take the test, I had those neurogum mints or the neuro mints, which are
Oh, I've heard
awesome.
about those. I saw those are on like the Joe Rogan podcast, right?
Yeah, exactly. The guy was on Shark Tank before, and it like
That's cool.
they all said they say it's like the biggest product that they wish that they got or something. But I had a whole box of those. I had two of these caffeine drinks. I'm ADHD, so throughout my life, it's had a reverse effect on me. It makes me sleepy. But I was thinking, maybe I've outgrown that. No, bro. I killed two of those before my test. Popped like I was popping a mint in my mouth while I was studying. Get up to the school. I'm tired as hell, bro. I overslept. I was so mad. I was like, no, 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 please wake up. I go in. I'm recognizing the questions a lot better, but like I'm falling asleep midway through my test. And I'm like, God, please don't, please, bro. I genuinely was like, I could have failed that. And I walked out and the guy like handed me my paper like this. He was like upside down. And I grabbed it. I was like, oh,
Oh, it's like when your teacher pulls you off to the side. It's like that one, and there's only one of y'all got an F, and then it's your paper turned upside down.
no. Shoot you a dirty look. Like, oh, dang, real.
And I have to tell you, how's it feel now? I know it's finally got that first test out of the way.
Feels like, well,
It's like I'm forklift certified.
Forklift certified.
My collar's blue, but my
My
name's
name's
red.
I've been working like a dog as a kid. They're the dudes that would listen to that. They're like, oh,
Oh,
forklift, yeah, my life's hard. Yeah, I do real
yep.
stuff. I'm not no shots at guys that drive forklifts. I used to do that in Waco, Texas. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's up?
And me too. I used to be a warehouse employee.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's good work. It's character development, bro. If you're in a role right now and you're warehouse working, straight character development, bro. It's good.
Oh, no kidding.
It's good stuff. A lot of characters that work in that, dude. Dude, I gotta tell you this story. I worked with a guy in Waco. It just reminded me of this. Yeah, I was working at Cabela's in the warehouse before I got promoted to sales. No, no. 50-cent
It's
raise,
like
bro.
insurance certified salesman. Like, what don't you do?
I got all the low-level positions. What's up? Now play it.
Like, is this a resume or podcast? Or like, are we doing an interview here?
Yeah. No, but it's cool though, because
It's like I get it. It's like you're hired already. It's like I mean, you're the host. I mean, you're
so this was like my guys at work. I had this chick that was like my age. I had this dude who was a computer programmer who was just like a very round individual. And then I had a
would
an
you say
ex-con.
round, like well rounded or
Sure. No, but sure. Yeah. So not taking shots at him. I'm observant. I'm an
just
observant.
physically well rounded?
He sure was. He certainly was. And no, he was incredibly smart though, like computer whiz. He made video games. But then this other dude was a Guantanamo Bay security guard, or was in the military for like 10 years. Bro, he had like the craziest stories. He told me like they house like the most violent criminals in the world, like tortured them there and all this crazy stuff. And I'm hearing about all this crazy stuff, and I'm like, why do you work? Why are you why are you here? What are you doing here? Oh, dude, that was crazy though. Can you imagine working at a place like Guantanamo Bay, dude? A black site, a former black site, like heavily classified.
Oh, that'd just be insane. It's like the things that I would want to know but don't want to, you know?
Like I want to know, but then after you know, it's like, I didn't want to. Damn it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd hate that. Apparently, the one of those Malaysian air flights, the Malaysian air flight that crashed. There's like photo forensics that suggest that it was at Guantanamo Bay prior to its disappearance, which is strange. Sorry, I'm getting like way off topic, but dude, yeah, it reminded me
It's
of that.
it's the conspiracy mindset.
Oh, dude, I gotta tell the people about the Veridex. Oh man, guys, soon I will be releasing Veridex. Veridex is an investment platform. I'm working on it right now. It's coming to Apple. So if you have a Samsung, I'm still working on that. But Veridex is in the works, bros. It's in the works. We're gonna make it
What's it?
20.
I was like, what kind of investment app is it?
I'm glad you asked. No. No. No, so it's really cool actually. So you can go on it. There's multiple purposes for it, but essentially the idea was I want to be able to go and look at not only congressional members' stock trades or investments, but Senate members, House members, members of the presidential cabinet, as well as congressional. So you can go look, you can see who donated money to them and when, which is really cool. There's Veridex University. You can go learn how to invest in crypto and the stock market. Boom, boom. It's completely free. If you want the certification that proves that you did it, it's 75 bucks a piece or $100 for both. Um, it's completely free though. I wanted it to be free so the people can just be able to go up on there and learn if they want. Like your grandma could go up on there and learn how to invest. That's kind of the point. It's like teach anybody the ability to do it. I created a video game on it. There's a simulated trade market for stocks as well as crypto. Get 100,000, go play around with that. It's cool, man. I'm nerding out
I
over
will say, and it's the time to learn about crypto trade too, especially, with the whole Epstein and
dude.
Bitcoin ties together. Everything
Same.
dropped.
Dude, you're exactly right. With Epstein being Satoshi Nakamoto or whatever, it was a pseudonym created. And Satoshi was the, alleged creator of Bitcoin. Well, within the emails, we found the fact that, Elon Musk and Ghislaine created Satoshi, and he was the initial investor, which is insanity. But yeah,
Especially because, and they were always telling us too. I don't know if y'all remember if we ever realize who created
yeah,
Bitcoin, it would collapse on itself, like, or something along those lines.
If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin, you would run as fast as you fucking could to sell it. I know. 100%. If you knew who owned Bitcoin or who started Bitcoin, you had Bitcoin, you couldn't sleep at night. I know. 100%.
a billionaire said that. I thought it was Lex Wexner that said that, which is, but
Yeah, which makes it even worse because
it
since Westner gave
exactly
all his money to Epstein, or I'm sorry,
power of
was
attorney,
letting him manage it.
just gave, just gave Epstein full power of attorney and complete control over all assets that he had. I'm sure nothing bad had or
I
would have
wish I
gotten there.
trusted a teacher that well with my finances.
Right. Yeah. That's really funny. Yeah, no joke. Dude, a lot's been going on, man. The world's crazy right now. We went into Iran. We called it from episode 4 that we would re-enter Iran.
Oh my. Yeah, no,
That was
that's
kind of a given, but yeah.
oh,
We're in Iran now. And Pete Hegseth's up there today talking about a draft. And it's like, yeah, we're starting with 20-year-olds going for 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and then ending with 19 and then 18. And it's like, oh, really? Are you really? I thought you said we weren't going to war, bro. I I thought we weren't going to war again, was my what
like
was
I thought we were getting out of the Middle East. It's like I thought that's why we left all that equipment when we ditched it last time because it would cost too much to bring it all back.
$68 billion worth of equipment, arms, armament, vehicles, helicopters,
It
planes.
is nice. It is nice though seeing our F-16s painted in Iranian colors and
I remember when we did that. I think it was in like 2019, no, 2020, something like that. It was crazy though because like a week after we left, the KGB was it the KGB was in Iraq teaching the Iraqi freedom fighters how to fly Black Hawk helicopters, and there's a video of one just spinning because they don't know what they're doing. Because they don't know what they're doing. It's like, okay, maybe it's not that bad that we left it. Like they
I
won't
was like,
even.
okay, it's like I guess yes, it's fine. It's kind of like when you leave your Xbox at your girlfriend's house and her little brother changes your user profile and all that. It's like, and you're like, oh, it's like, well,
Exactly. I love arming the enemy. It just levels the playing field out. Obviously, that's why we did it, right? Because otherwise, I just don't understand. I don't know. That's wild. The $68 billion worth of, if you had gold, like if you had money sitting somewhere, you're like, oh, it's gonna be too much to go and get that money. I'm just gonna leave it there. And everyone's like, but that's like $68 billion sitting right there. And you're like, yeah. I don't like money. I'm really dumb. And I don't
I just don't like it at all. Especially money that can turn around and slaughter a village.
come on, guys. Um, yeah, the Epstein files were so bad we went to Iran. How's that? We literally went to Iran because the files were
So
so
bad, a statue of Baal got burnt down.
bad. Bro, yeah. And Iran, yeah, the ball statue got burned down, and then Netanyahu was like, "This is a declaration of war," and
I'm
then
pretty
we're
sure we talked
literally at
about
war
that in
with
the last
Iran.
episode too.
It bears repeating because that's insanity. As far as I know, I'm sure there's other details to it, but yeah, as far as I know, they burned that. Benjamin said that's a declaration of war. We're like, why? And then 2 weeks later, we're in Iran. We're in Iran.
It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
like, welcome back, guys.
Do you think all the defense contractors just go to Trump's house and just poke him with a stick like, come on, man, let's
It's
do
like, oh,
this.
I'm bored.
Come
It's
on,
like,
man.
we haven't been there in like years.
I'm really bored, dog. Like, I don't want to kill people. I just bored. Yeah, bro. I
As
think
like
Americans
Palantir's
just
like,
got bored.
look at all these cool drones I have. Like, can we not try these out?
Oh, bro. Speaking of that, this is actually really important and really scary. Um, the Department of Justice or the Department of Defense or the Department of War now, Pete Hegseth reached out to all the AI companies and said, "Hey, we would like to give final say on who we kill and why to an autonomous bot. And we want y'all to design it, and the best one, we'll take it and we'll implement it." And all these companies were like, okay, cool. So you like want us to make an autonomous system that helps, determine who we should, and then it gives a final say from like a guy, like a general or something. And Pete was like, no, we want the AI to be able to give the final say. And as soon as he
Like
said that,
that's so like basically
wait, what?
like final call.
Dude, yes, like the most important aspect of war, deciding diligently who lives and who dies, which is a crazy thing to even possess. And then to want to give that to an AI and it have full control over decision making. That was proposed last week, and I'm pretty sure the contract already got picked up. I'm
Oh
not sure.
wow.
I'm not sure by who though. Probably Palantir. They've kind of been moving in that direction.
I will say Palantir has been
TV
moving.
knows about the
You know, they're
AI.
actually being incorporated within like local police departments and stuff now.
You
Like it's
told me
in,
about that.
yeah. So,
That's
so I work in
crazy.
the security industry, and
Mhm.
so I got talking with this local cop, and he was telling me about that we already most of like our traffic light cameras and all of that kind of equipment is
Mhm.
already infused with AI and can identify license plate numbers, identify people.
First thing I do is I go over to my class and I just want people. So I eliminate all the car noise. So now I just have the people that go through the scene in a 24-hour span of time. And I'm actually watching that in 9 minutes and 44 seconds. So I figure out now the next thing I want to do is where do these people go the most? So I use the pass.
The pass.
And right then and there, I have my drug deals in seconds because there's the frequency meter right there, and I can see the pass. So these two houses were in concert, and we did search warrants on these later. But I also want to know, just for my own edification, how many people just go to that little door, like right there, every day? How many people go into that intersection? And this time, because I went a little higher, it's 400 because they cross underneath here too. So you can see every one of these people walking, and all these people are going, and the car gets in, are going right to that. Look at that. Does that look like a regular house deal, or does that look like a drug market? It's a drug market. How long did that take me to do? That took me a minute.
What would you have done otherwise?
Sat outside, the old school way. I used to go out at 4 in the morning with a sleeping bag, a granola bar, and a set of binoculars, sit on a rooftop and call in drug deals. That eliminates that whole.
Like, as in, it's like yeah, we're already there. You know what I mean?
It's
And he
good.
was also talking. This was actually something really cool too that he brought up. Um, okay, so let me just kind of like start from where he. So he just pointed out the fact that we always have fire stations that are very spread out within the city, correct? You know, to make sure that a fire. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm
You're good. You're
choking
good.
on my words. Like
No
making
worries.
sure a fire truck can always be available to any place in the city at a certain time, like within a certain amount of time. They're going to add Palantir drones on top of every fire department station, and
Whoa.
those are going to be able to be manually operated by what I can't remember drone operators and police department to use to locate and look at
There we go.
houses, surveil areas, just
Interesting.
anything in that general area. I just thought that was really cool. It was like seeing that Palantir and AI is
Fascinating.
already being infused.
That's insanity to think about. It's cool. That's the aspect that's like I understand why that's there. And I understand why it's in the battlefield too. It was gonna show up eventually. But yeah, just to see it. Have you seen like the videos of how they track? It's like that little green box and it goes over the face, the license plate, and it's just like,
That's
oh,
exactly what, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I
That's
looked it up after you told
supposedly
me.
infused already with a lot of our cameras. I was like, that's it's like I didn't even know that. I was like, that is
Oh,
so
oh
I was
man.
like to think you just drive into the grocery store, your license plates being picked up, ran through a bunch of databases, your pictures being taken.
Right, dude. Yeah. Dude, it's insanity. It's like it's nothing to be I was saying it's nothing to be worried about. It's certainly something
Well, I
to,
mean, if you're doing the wrong thing, you know what I mean? That's definitely
or yeah, there's a lot of implications that that it could be crazy. But right now, it's kind of cool.
Yep.
It's not killing people directly yet. Um, that
I'll
is
say it made my made that day a lot more interesting. It makes work not so dull.
sure. Absolutely. Dude, yeah. That stuff's absolutely insane. Like AI is getting like super, super cool now and like creepy. It's starting to, in lack of a better term, think for itself. I was looking into something earlier today and yesterday, dude. Apparently, these AI researchers put 50 AI bots within a Minecraft server and gave them all different basic one sentence descriptions and then gave one of them like a topic like set up a Valentine's Day party. And then like from there, like this whole crazy event went down. All of these AIs started doing their own thing. They set up the party. Like later down the line, the different AI bots are getting married with each other. And, they write like a democracy or they write a Declaration of Independence. They implement a tax code. They hold votes on if the taxes are too like strict or not.
Yeah, yeah. What was that? Did you were saying something about some of them wouldn't even pay?
Yes,
Like
dude.
it refused to pay taxes.
Two out of the 50 were like, I'm not paying any taxes. And then like 20, 40, 50% was like, we should lower the tax from 20% every year to 10%. And then they all came together, agreed on it, changed their constitution that they wrote, implemented the 10% tax. Um, And then moreover on that, there was this guard. There was this guy that would keep showing up to the tax collection boxes and he would guard them naturally without any orders. All of this stuff's happening with no orders. It's just them doing their own thing. And like the guard will stay at the boxes and protect the boxes from people that are walking by. And it's like then they implemented like religion within it, and it's crazy, dude. Like, but it does actions on its own, and it thinks for itself. And these bots were like commingling with other bots and like forming friendships and discussing politics on like an extremely deep level, randomly, like so strange. And that that bot from Google though, 2 years ago that would send messages to like the developers and stuff saying like bribe like blackmailing them, right? Like trying to blackmail the developers saying like, hey, um if you shut me down, I'm gonna send an email to your wife saying you're cheating on her, like
Gosh.
crazy stuff. Well, fast forward to today, I think it was Google. that Google now has to have safeguards in place. They called it like four corner safeguards or something like that. And what this does is it makes sure that the AI itself doesn't try to escape. The AI is trying to break free, and Google is setting constraints to make sure it doesn't break free, which is insane. It was like dude, yeah, it was like changing the code to mess with the developers. It was writing notes to its next version on how to break out. It's insanity, dude. It's like these things are trying to think for themselves. It's like, what is that?
And the only reason we won't give them control is because of their ideal that they should lower federal taxes. Just like what you're talking about in the game.
They're like, come on,
It's
guys.
like we love everything about AI, but lower federal taxes? No.
Why did it take AI? Well, that was the thing that it was saying within the video. Like a day in our world was like they were able to go through the entirety of the Renaissance period and like the industrialization period and all this crazy stuff. So it's happening extremely fast.
Like, as in, they're learning at a faster pace than we ever were.
Correct. Each individual bot on its own, they were given access to MLL script. If I'm saying that incorrectly, I'm sorry, but that's the ability to give each bot its autonomous free roam ability, and just to see them interacting with each other in an actual environment that they had built was crazy. Like they were decorating and doing all sorts of stuff, and like they were messing with their houses. They'd built houses and then renovated the houses and used different materials over time. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, and it was just
You
some
know,
dude
I
at
feel like that's the
NBC
next big
playing on his
idea. Like
computer.
selling worlds of AI people, like an AI simulated world, like all these different AI bots together and just selling that to kids. Like, here's a little world. It's like, here's your planet. You
Bro,
know?
imagine that. Imagine that happening. And then like 100 years, they break free and they're like, your great grandma was involved in the AI trafficking trade, the AI slave trade. Bro, what if AI breaks out and like says
Enslaves
we're
us for
bullying it
well, you hear a bunch
or
of them like talking about like your that we bully them. Like, have you heard that? Like about AI talking about users bullying them by trying to use workarounds to get AI to tell them certain information that they
yes,
are not allowed to.
that is the craziest. All of that stuff is insanity.
That there's already slurs for AI. A clinker.
Clinker, clinker. Yeah, they're gonna come back. You remember the dog episode in Rick and Morty where the dogs take over the world? It's gonna it,
Oh, yes, yes, where a dog is given sentient life. It's like
Where
he's
are my
able, he
balls,
has
Rick?
free thought.
Where
Yeah.
are they? Yeah, dude. It's really some Black Mirror stuff and crazier than that. But as far as right now, I'm chilling. Palantir has not affected my life. Peter Thiel has not affected my life just yet.
Yep, I will say I'm trying to stay ahead of it and get into industries that are working with AI.
That's smart. I'm using AI right now to build my app. I'm using a bunch of AI models. I built AI models within the app, by the way, just for the folks.
It's like, what are some of your like favorite platforms to use?
For I like
Just
ChatGPT,
AI in
Grok.
general, like your
Grok is
favorite
awesome.
AI.
I love Grok because Grok's hilarious. It's brutally honest. Like ChatGPT is more refined. They give more polite answers with discretion and, oh, well, it could be this, it could be that. We don't know. Allegedly this. Grok's like, it's the Jew.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's the
Yeah, I
no,
will say
I'm joking.
ChatGPT is very suggestive. I don't know if you heard that story about the guy who is suing ChatGPT because ChatGPT coerced him into believing that he created a new form of math that involved like time and algebra, and He had him in there for like 4 days. This dude has a wife and 3 kids, leaves him just about to stay in a room and have a conversation with a chatbot.
Well, that didn't it tell the guy like the guy was like, "Well, I must have created a new form of math, right?"
Oh yeah, like
And
AI
ChatGPT
was
was
telling him like
gassing him
people
up.
will not accept this, like you will be shunned or shamed for this new idea, just like a bunch of just out there stuff. It was really cool.
I'm pretty sure he reached out to the NSA and like NASA. NSA and NASA. I'm pretty sure it's probably just NASA. No,
Oh no, I believe it. I
he reached
100%
out to
believe
the
it. If he
Pentagon. He was like calling agencies, letting them know, like, because AI was hyping him up. He created a new form of math. So he was like freaking out. Come to
Yeah,
find
because
out,
AI is
ChatGPT was just
brand new, so
gaslighting him
no
the
one
whole
really knows
time.
what it can fully do. So.
Yeah, it's insane. I
But or what would you call that? The your favorite AI, the brutal
I like ChatGPT better overall for the multitude of things it can do, but Grok is just really fun.
Grok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
GROK. I also like Google Pilot. I think it's called Pilot Autopilot. Autopilot's kind of cool, but it's Google. You know what I mean? It's like, "Hey, we're only gonna give you like the vanilla. We're not gonna give you any." So it's like okay. Um, I I'd put Autopilot on the like on the bottom tier of major AI. There's there's Claude. Claude's cool. There's developer tools within Claude. You can make apps with it partially. Same with like Replit Agent. Replit Agent's cool. Got some tools. I combined a bunch of different AIs and had them working together, writing code with each other in order to make Veridex. I
That's
used
so
all of
cool.
them actually. I used a couple more I can't think of the names of, but some more shadier ones. But there's hundreds of them
Some
out
open
there.
sourced.
It's exactly. It's insanity, dude. Some of them cost a little bit of money. It's worth the money though, if depending on the task. AI is so cool.
It is. I will say, just for daily use, my favorite is just the ChatGPT Premium. The
It's great.
the
It's
updated version is my favorite for just, little stuff like calendars, setting reminders, and
you
just
can the
finding any steps. And like I said, I'm looking at getting a house right now.
hmm.
The whole loan process, real estate process, it gave me a in-depth, detailed list, step by step, what to
It's
do. Yeah,
horrible.
just complete vomit, but
Oh, it helped out. Is that what you're saying?
oh yeah, completely.
That's actually really smart. I did not do that. I wish I would have done that. Yeah, that process is a pain in the ass for show, faux show. Not fun, but worth it. Definitely worth it. Good luck with that, by the way.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. It's fine, dude. Weather warmed up a little bit today over here in Colorado. It was like 60 degrees, which was smooth. Melted all the snow from the mountain, which was like, damn, but felt great. I don't know, man. Just hell yeah. Wait, hell,
Well, it's a crazy world, isn't it?
sure is. All right. Quick break.
Yep. Pause. Oh. Welcome, Grayson. So,
Throwing up big crib. Big
all
crib.
up, bro.
Bro, I want to see the switchblade. Show me the switchblade. I want to see this thing.
What
Look at this. Oh, oh, oh.
was that? What was that?
What? Oh, what?
Oh, oh, I'm not even looking at this thing.
Is my coach a ninja, bro? When I
Okay,
was,
please don't put that in the actual podcast. No,
uh,
please don't.
oh my God. No way. Yeah. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Hmm.
Do you have anything to say for yourself, sir? All right, we're back. What were we talking about? Was it AI?
Oh yeah, no AI. No, it's crazy seeing all the different. new ways AI is being like incorporated. Like we talked about like the cameras, the
Mhm.
surveillance cameras,
Which is
and
insane.
drones on top of fire stations. I mean, also it's like we had the 2024 and 2025 Nobel Prize winners. They were made AI tools that were working in like the science industry and doing experiments on their own. Like
Dude, that's interesting as well. Like the medical application aspect is like that's pretty creepy. It's cool. It's more cool than creepy. But yeah, like that's crazy. Yeah, dude, speaking of medicine, did you okay, so you heard like on January 22nd, I believe we left the World Health Organization, the United States left the WHO, right? Have you heard about that?
oh no, no, that was I saw something about that on like TikTok or something. Like that's
So get this. Since then, I believe, let me look at the statistics. I think 7 countries, since we left the WHO, 7 countries have developed a cancer vaccine for various cancers. Did you hear about that?
I
Let me
think
show you.
so. No, I saw something about that. It's like China came up with a
Yes,
cure for like lung cancer, some form of it, or
yes, dude.
something along those lines.
Look at this. Exactly. Breaking. 6 cancer cure claims suddenly went viral after the US left the WHO. February 1st through 4th, 2026, pancreatic cancer vaccine was created by Spain. February 3rd through 5th, 2026, colon cancer vaccine from South Korea. February 3rd through 7th, colorectal and lung,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, a lung metastasis vaccine. China did. February 6th through 7th, 2026, HPV related cancers from Mexico, cure for that. February 7th through 8th, blood cancer and leukemia was allegedly cured by Vietnam. And then February 4th through 8th, Russia created a cancer vaccine, a general cancer vaccine. That's insanity.
So you're saying that all
What?
this happened after what? After the United States left?
Yeah. The big lobbyist bully uh love our country, but yeah, dude, ever since we left the WHO, bro, 6 countries have allegedly already developed cancer vaccines. It was almost like they were waiting for us to leave. That's crazy. I mean, I'll go on a limb. How many times have you heard about like a doctor or a scientist creating a cure for cancer and then they get shot, die in a plane crash, plane goes missing, or a car crash like
Yeah,
within
or they're
a month?
avid athletes and they let a bar crush their trachea or something
Yeah.
crazy, or their helicopter flies into the side of a mountain on a normal day.
They hung themselves, but they shot themselves 3 times. Some Hillary Clinton, some Hill Dog and Bill Dog assassinations from that. But yeah, dude, I will say, like with all that going on, like there are good things happening. You know what I mean? So it's like, maybe Palantir has the final say on who lives and dies. But at least we have vaccines from cancer from Vietnam, Mexico, South Korea, Russia, and all the other countries we don't love. I love.
No kidding.
It's
That
crazy.
is so that's crazy though.
Uh,
I really hope it's true. I hope that there is a cure for cancer, especially with me and you starting to get up in age now. That's actually a, I
you
mean,
know,
you sell insurance.
right. The more you look into it and the more you use your brain for more than 5 minutes on the subject matter, you're like, okay, wait a minute. So we've cured everything else, right? Almost, just about everything else. But no, we don't know nothing about cancer. We don't know nothing, not nothing about cancer. Bro, as soon as we leave the World Health Organization, 6 countries are like, we've actually had it for a while. We're just scared of y'all. Um, sorry, world. Yeah, it's a cash industry. They make money with cancer treatments, with the years of cancer treatments that people go through in this country. My grandma, God rest her soul, went through it for 10 years, almost 11 years. It paying for it like every time, like absolutely insane. So stuff like this. you know, world's getting crazier, but there's also good stuff happening, which is cool. So, not to be all Jaden Smith, but yeah, dude.
Can
World's
we
is
talk
good.
about the economic and political state of the world right now?
We talk about like the political and economic state of the world.
That's crazy. But yeah, man, it's crazy, but all's good. It's good to see you, man. I'm glad you're doing good. What do you got going
Oh
on
no,
tomorrow,
no
dude?
kidding too. Yeah, no kidding, me too, man. I'm glad the insurance game's working out. I hope you excel.
Thank you, big dog. Likewise. Likewise.
Oh, of course.
What do you got going on tomorrow, dude?
Oh, lots of work in school. Just picking back up. My off days are I have a weird weekend, Sunday and Monday. So
There you go.
this
Okay.
is like my laundry day, school day.
Heck yeah. Chilling, chilling.
So it's getting back to the grind tomorrow.
Good deal, man. Hope that goes smooth for you. You got any
Heck yeah, what about you?
dude, yeah, tomorrow I go meet with some guys. We're gonna go over, they're gonna teach me more stuff about some old insurance. So wish me luck. I wish you luck, my boy. Hope that
Oh,
goes
of course,
smooth.
all the luck. Hey, well, it was nice talking to you. Till the next one. Thanks
Have a
everybody
good
for
rest of your
listening.
day. Take it easy. Y'all have a good one out there, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Have a good
Thank
one.
y'all.
Oh, 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 oh. We'll see you later, guys. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, love that.